Hello and welcome to the Nerdly Review, an entertainment show about all things nerdly. I'm your host, Stephen Davis. First up is my first movie review segment. I like to call it the Nerdly Review. Get it? I said review twice. Anyways, I thought it was funny. Alright, today I'm reviewing The Amazing Spider-Man, and there's a few things that you should know up front. Number one, I love the Sam Raimi movies. The first two. I really love the first two. The third one I hated. Number two, I am with most people on the fact that it seems a little early to do a reboot, but then again it worked for The Incredible Hulk, so. Number three, I really love Spider-Man. Now, I may not own as many comics as some people or know as much Spider-Man lore, but Spider-Man was my hero growing up, and that makes me that much more angry when you shit all over him. Looking at you, Spider-Man 3. Alright, first let's start with the bad. I didn't like that they spent so much time on the origin story. I mean, we kind of know the origin story of Spider-Man, so we didn't really need to spend that much time on it. I get that you're starting over a whole new trilogy, and you needed to explain what was different between your movie and the others, but a lot of setup. I mean, if we learned anything from Iron Man 2, it's that you shouldn't bog down your movie with stuff setting up the next movie. And that's pretty much what they did. Now, it may sound like I didn't like it, but it was actually really good. The cast was amazing. Andrew Garfield nailed both Peter Parker and Spider-Man. And Martin Sheen as Uncle Ben, oh my god, it was awesome. Even Dennis Leary pwned. The action didn't happen as much as I would have wanted to because they spent so much time in the origin story, but when it happened, it was awesome. Also, there's some real genuine emotional moments in the movie that were really awesome, and I enjoyed watching it a lot. Overall, I'd give it a, well, I don't really have a rating system. I guess I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for now. 7 out of 10 nerds recommend, no. I don't know. I'll come up with something, a rating system, and I'll have it by the next time I review a movie. I'd also like to talk about a couple of Sci-Fi trailers that dropped in the last week or so. The first one was the second trailer for the time travel thriller Looper. Stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, or Jogo as I call him, and Bruce Willis. They're both the same person from different times. The second trailer is way better than the first one, got me way more interested, and especially that diner scene between Bruce Willis and Jogo. It was really intense, and I definitely am going to see it. Another trailer that dropped was the second trailer for the Total Recall movie. Now, this is a remake, so they can't really do anything too original with it, but the action looks awesome. So, the second trailer did a way better job of getting me excited to see this movie. So I'm probably going to see it when it comes out. The last thing I want to talk about is Marvel Now. I know it's a horrible name. It's kind of a reboot of all the Marvel comics, although they would be the first to tell you that it's not a reboot. They're trying to do something different than what DC did. Instead of relaunching every single comic all on the same day, they're kind of gradually doing it over the course of 5 months between October of this year and February. So a lot of the major issues are going to start numbering at 1. They're even going to combine the Avengers and the X-Men teams. There's no details on exactly what's going to happen, although they did release a teaser image. Definitely going to look out for that and see exactly what they come up with. Well, that's all for this week. As usual, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Anything I talked about is down in the doobly-doo. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.